half to do. Good. So today we're going to be putting I've just been measuring up the doorway, get the doorway configured to allow for the tamper door and to allow for the cassette, so we can get the cassette out of the toilet to empty it. So I'm now going to take that inside and we'll mark it all out, we'll double check our markings, and then we'll get it cut out. So see you in a minute. So we've marked out where we're going to have the door and the cassette for the toilet door. Plenty of room to put a door on top of that and to get the cassette out. So we're now going to cut it out and hope for the best. Right, so I've made this weird pattern and this is going to go, this is going to be the ceiling. This is going to have LED lights wrapped around here. This idea I got from Greg Virgo, where he put some timbers up on the ceiling of the shower. I've kept it thin. This is only 12mm thick, exactly the same thickness as what the LEDs are to go around to lay it on the inside. So we'll glue those into place like Greg did. This bit here is going to be the fan that's going to go out through the roof, the extractor fan. So I've pocket holed all the way around where it's going to fit the timber boards, or say these furniture boards, the lightweight furniture board. So we're going to screw into that. That's going to give it a bit of rigidity on the top part of it as well. I can get a couple of screws into main beams on the ceiling. There's probably one here, I think there is, and another one actually goes through the middle here, so that will keep this bit stiff as well. And it just bring it all together. So we're gonna Sikaflex this to the ceiling as well. Anything to keep it, because obviously the lateral movement like that is the bit that's going to be that we want. We want the strength in that, not so much that way. So we've got the cables in place, they're coming out. I've just trimmed those, so the cables, we've got a set of cables coming through the middle for the fan, and then we've got another 8-core cable which we're going to use for RGB lights. So they're going to be powering both sets of lights through that, so we can have red, green, blue, and of course white in the shower. What I've done is I've taken a bit of the ceiling, the thin 3mm ply, laminated ply, and I've put this on top of here. I've done this inside, put it on top, and I've routed it round. So this will literally, once I've screwed it all into place with Craig screws, once it's all solid, I can then put the 3mm on top of that, which will cover up all the pocket holes. So that will just leave a nice white surface. So when we put when we go ahead and put the diffuser on, the plastic diffuser, you're going to see white through these bits because it's quite close to it, and the bottom bit, which is the original ceiling, that'll be white as well with the light. So hopefully that should make a good effect. We'll see how it goes. So I'm now about to put this in place and start screwing the walls into place now. So the bottom, the tray, I've done the supports of the tray. That's absolutely solid now. I've got no issues with that. So, and that doesn't move. That's actually the shape that it's going to be. So this now will just literally go into place. Something like this. There we go. So that will fit in there like that. If you can see it, I'll show you later. So we're now going to crate it into place there. Hopefully miss some of the original screw holes. Looks like I've got the smack bang on that, but hey, oh actually no, that will miss it just. One will, 1, 2, the rest of them are clear. What about that side? Okay, so that's the same. Okay, we're going to probably have to miss the first two. Should have checked that really. I'll tell you what we'll do, we'll go and put a couple more in there so we know we've got it definitely secured. So, what do you reckon? I think that one is okay. That one's okay. That one needs moving, so we'll have one probably there, and we'll have one there, and we'll have one there. I think we could put another one on the end just for good measure. And this side, what have we got? Missed. That'll do. That one's not going in. Yeah, I'm fairly happy with the rest of them. Just that side really. So I'll just go and do those pocket holes again, a couple more in different places, and I'll be back. That didn't work. Hold it in place, just enough time to get this in. Good. So I think we are going to Sikaflex that into the roof, aren't we? Are we done? I think we are done. Just take that out again. Right, let's have that up. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Got a look. Do you want to have a look? Do you want to have a look? What do you think of this then? Hey? Pretty cool, eh? Pretty bloody cool. Ha 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 ha. So, bit of a gap up there. We're gonna fill that. I'll fill that in with some white. I'll probably do the whole lot with a bit of caulking. So that'll blend in. But yeah, wow, solid. Yeah, solid. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Good. Good, good, good. Right, what's next? So, really it's the sheeting which I need to get in, which I've got this one done, but I've got to do that, that and that. I can't do that without them pipes in place. So, have a look. Very bloody nice. So, I need to get the toilet in. Do I? No, I don't, because that is going to go up against the toilet, isn't it? Yeah, that's sealed and got against the plastic of the toilet. So I need to cut a slot out for that, don't I? I need to get the slot out. So we can do it all the way along. Needs to be across some 30 from there.
Well, look better.
Sorry? Yeah. Yeah, it does.
What are you doing?
Go on then, go in.
Mm-hmm.
In you go. Step
What,
right
step
in the middle.
in there?
Yeah, there's a bit of Sikaflex around the outside, so just step in the middle.
Do I need to?
Yep. There you go.
I feel it moving a bit.
Hey?
I feel it moving.
What moving?
The floor.
No, it's only because of this.
Oh, it's on my head.
Oh yeah, it's because of the wind. Solid.
Thank you. Isn't it? And that, this just has that white stuff on it.
Yeah, all the way around.
All the way round. Is there anything going on there?
Yeah, white.
Right.
That white stuff. Sikaflex onto there.
So all the way round.
The whole lot will be
the...
white inside. Everything will be white and then sealed in the corners.
See, I got loads of room, haven't I?
You have.
It's cool, isn't it? Yeah.
I mean, I've got loads. I have got loads of room. You know, I mean, I'm still got that. I might not have a shower on my head,
No.
but I've got a hand thing anyway.
Yeah.
So you know, to look. I mean, I can wash my hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, isn't it?
Yes, it is very cool. So I want all the plastic in today.
Now I see him, doesn't it?
I want plastic in. I want the toilet in. The shower fittings. Shower fittings got to go in. You're on camera, by the way. So I want all the plastic in place. Basically, I want it a Sikaflex tonight. I want everything done properly tonight. By tonight. So this whole thing is finished, apart from the bit on the roof. I'm soaked. I'm all sweaty. And that's it. That's all we've got.
Let's go up here.
Well, that cover's going to go over the top, just literally round that bit.
Did you didn't cut that though, did you?
I will need to cut that, yeah. I'll need to cut that in half.
Don't stick on it.
So this is all routed out, ready for the beading to go on. So once the plastic's on, I can then pop all the beading on.
Yeah.
Yeah, both bits. And I've got to make a door for that. And I've got to put the... I'd like to get all that done today, really, if I can. And this finished. I want it finished now, because then next week I can then just, once this is done, I can then just do bits and pieces to get it ready for next weekend. That went in really well. Solid, absolutely solid to the
Look good, doesn't it?
to the van.
There's a plastic covering on them corners, isn't it?
Yes,
Is it silver?
it is.
It looks so different now, this is it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You can actually see it take shape, can't you, probably?
Can. Yeah.
It's good, darling. You've done well.
Just got to take that trim up right up to the ceiling. And just slide that up.
It's going to be lush.
Yeah, it is.
Lovely. Have you worked out what seats we're having in here yet?
I'm building a bench seat.
You got a list, don't you, what you want to look at?
Yeah. Well, guys, get you in some light. There we go. Well, sorry I haven't done a lot of filming today. It's been horrendous weather again. So this is the day after Eunice, Storm Eunice came through. And we've still got 60-mile-an-hour winds and torrential rain where we are. It's absolutely hammering it down. I mean, I don't know if you can actually hear it, but it's really teeming it down. So what we've done, obviously we've got the shower cubicle up. That's all in place, and what I've done is, there we go. So what I've done is I've just trimmed some plastic. This is 1.5mm plastic. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. It's really not that light in there, but this is 1.5mm plastic, which all I've done is use the trim fix excuse me, the trim fix adhesive that I'm using for the carpet. I've used on there, and by God, did that stick. It was unbelievable. And it's created a nice smooth surface. Got the plumbing in, so the two pipes that came out up here, I've managed to get the mixer put into place, and I've got to pressurise that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use an airline. I'll show you how I do it, because I want to make sure 100% that the fittings, all the fittings behind there, aren't leaking. So what I've done is I'm joining the hot and cold pipe together, this end, excuse the mess. So I've just joined the hot and cold together, this end, so that's one of those is hot and one of those is cold. Just put a T-piece in, and I've run that down out where my tap is for the outside, for my outside hose pipe. So what I've done initially, I have, when it was off the wall, yeah, I put mains pressure through it, and it was running fine, no leaks, none whatsoever. I'm just a bit concerned. I tried, to work out where the pipes were when I was screwing and try to avoid them, but I could have quite easily pierced it. Now I'd rather find out at this stage than later on down the line where my whole camper is ruined because of water damage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use an airline next, and I'm going to drain all the water out of the pipes. I'm going to put a, let me see, let me show you. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drain all the water out of the pipes. I'll show you how I do it. I put a meter on just to give us the pressure, to tell us what the pressure is in bars and PSI, onto one of the pipes, or in line. Then I use an airline and I put a load of pressure in it and shut the valve off. And I let that settle, and then once it settles to whatever pressure I put in it, it's normally a lot higher than what mains pressure is. So where I done this with the underfloor heating pipes in the house when I built the extension. So the meter will stay at that pressure. I'll leave it 24 hours. If I come back and see that needle hasn't moved, then I know everything is good and fantastic. If that needle has dropped, I know that the air's escaped and potentially I've got a leak in one of the pipes. It's only going to be air, so if it did leak overnight, it's only going to be air that's going to go into the voids as opposed to water. Really good tip that is. I would certainly do that with all your piping that you do in your camper van. You could literally have one joint that's maybe behind a bulkhead or behind one of the side panels that's dripping. You don't want that. You really do not want that. So the best thing to do, pump it up with air, get a gauge. You can buy them from Screwfix or Tool Station. They're only little. I'll show you. I'll put a link in the description when I upload this to one of them. Really simple to do. Just plug it on, fill it up, leave it overnight or leave it 24 hours. If the needle's moved, you know you've got a leak, and then you need to go around looking for that leak before you put water in it. The last thing you want, you've got all this lovely wood in here, you know, this ply that we've put on the walls. We've got all the insulation in the cavity. Last thing we want is a leak. So yeah, a little bit of advice for you. So that's where we are with this. We're going to get the panel to go up here with the LEDs in it. That's my next job, but it's like 6-7 o'clock in the evening now on Sunday. I've got work tomorrow, sadly. That's what I have to do. So hopefully I can finish early tomorrow and I can come straight back and get straight back on with this, because we are going up to the NEC. I told you before, we're going to go up to the NEC this Saturday coming, when it's my birthday, my 50th birthday. So I really want to, we're going to take the van up there, but I really want to get it further forward than it is. It's never going to be finished. Never going to be finished, but I want it further forward than it is now before I take it up there. We can test the cruise control, because we've got the cruise control up and running now. So we'll have a cruise up to the NEC, 2.5 hour trip up there, and we can test that cruise out. So yeah, stay tuned, and I'll catch you in the next one.